The main problem, though, is that with cracked ribs, I couldn't operate the kickstart.
Could you start my engine for me? Because neither of my legs are working.
Yeah, as you're injured, I'll reduce the price. $900,000.
It was time for the off.
It's working! I have propulsion!
Hey!
But then, in true Top Gear amphibious tradition, it all went wrong for James. First, he crashed into me.
Go away!
I'm trying.
Why are you doing this to me? It's that way, you blithering idiot!
Then he crashed into some netting.
Oh, bloody hell!
And then, as Hammond and I got going,
Yeah, once you got it going, it's like water skiing.
he sank.
No! Cock! Why's it done that?
As his boat was towed back to shore, Richard and I thought about going back to help. But we didn't.
I did not expect anything like this. It's magnificent.
James, meanwhile, on the beach, in what can only be described as a crashed airliner, a scene from Lost.
Out in the bay, there were problems too. My Vespa had stalled and I needed Hammond's legs to kick it back into life.
Okay. Right. I'll get on my wasp.
That was truly ridiculous.
All we've got to do is get back to yours.
Oh, arsing hell.
We're going well so far.
Yeah, it's going very well.
Half an hour later, my new improved boat was ready, so I set off in pursuit of the others and the elusive bar.
Come on!
1,969 islands in here. Bahang?
Hello, Bahang. Bahang?
I think he thinks we're idiots.
Come on! Yes! Where'd they go?
We'd got desperate and had even resorted to looking in caves.
You know when Attenborough travels the world and goes to incredible natural sites like this?
Yeah.
He doesn't usually pitch up on a homemade amphibious scooter.
No.
In a cloud of two-stroke smoke.
No. And that's where he's been going wrong.
It's not a big motorcycle, just a groovy little motorbike. It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys that two will buy.
Okay, if you've just tuned in to Britain's favourite car show, what's happened is Richard and I have driven into a cave looking for a bar that isn't here, and we have no reverse gear.
Still, could be worse.
God, that was going so well. My traditional Vietnamese fishing knots have come undone, and my centuries-old fiberglass outrigger has drifted away.
This is gonna work.
After a 1,000-point turn, Jeremy and I were out of the cave.
I wasn't worried, I wasn't scared.
And with only a few hours of daylight left, we really couldn't afford any more.
Hammond! It's there!
Sadly, there wasn't much I could do with this information. Because my steering was broken.
All I can do is go in circles.
And so it seemed the non-biker would get there first.
Come on! Yes! And that is how we do that.
The question now was, would all of us make it before the 8-day deadline expired at sundown?
I can't do anything because I haven't got reverse.
Eventually, blind luck brought Hammond close to the pontoon, where I was sadly too busy to help him more.
Just that bit of rope there, look, that black rope is long enough.
Swim.
No.
Come on. Come on. Another foot.
Put your back into it.
With the Swan lined up, I gave the engine a burst.
Damn it.
Yes!
Using nothing but currents and the wind, Richard Hammond's idiotic Minsk appears to have made it. Have a beer.
Now there were two of us to savour this amazing location.
I've just been finding out about this place. The people who live here are born here, they live here, they fish here, and they die here.
Well, they never go on dry
They
land.
never go on dry land.
They spend the whole lives floating.
Yeah, just float around.
Floating, though, was becoming an issue for our colleague who'd just lost his second pontoon.
It's falling apart.
Oh, come on! Shut up.
Yeah, we left Saigon. Well, one thing I can absolutely guarantee is that my Michael made it.
It's been quite a journey, if that's the
That
way
has
it
been a
ends.
journey, and
It has,
here
isn't
is
it?
James May ending it.
Completing it. I don't believe it. This is the worst arrival at a place ever made by anyone, James.